Welcome into Food Talk TV. We are trying something a little different today. I'm Trini, your host. We are trying a mukbang food live on Food Talk TV. Give me 1 second. I am going to just set us up. I am going to go in the box. Give me 1 second here, and we will dig into this beautiful. We have an onion and carrot boil today. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm going to request. I'm going to do my microphone. All right. I think we did it flawlessly. Hi, guys. Fran, is it showing that I'm live on my personal page? Hi, Melissa. So, guys, we have a beautiful boil today. You guys have been begging me to do an onion and carrot boil again. So that's what we're doing today. Does this look delicious? It's got onions and carrots. And for those that like spice, we got a jalapeno. We've got potatoes. Can you hear me okay? You don't hear any background noise or anything? I think I did it right. Hi, Reese. All right, so I'm cutting a little. Look at these lemons, guys. Are these not the biggest lemons that we've ever had? Or that you've ever seen? Me personally, I've never gotten lemons this big, but I like a little bit of lemon in my boils. So we're going to do about half of this lemon. So how's everybody's Monday going? I'm liking this. All right. Oh, that's juicy. It's big and juicy. I like it. Thank you guys for the gifts. And because this is a special live, let me show you. We do have dessert too. We have, look at our dessert. Look how good that dessert looks. Does that not look delicious? So we do have dessert. That's the Eclair cake, and then we've got our boil. Let's dig in. I'm not hearing anything. Oh my gosh, that's so good. But you know what? We have to have... You like my videos? Well, thank you. Jesus loves you. I do believe Jesus loves me. We need some sour cream on this carrot. So we have an onion boil, carrot boil, and we have this for dessert. So we're trying something different on Food Talk TV today. We're trying to see what it's like to do, what would a mukbang live be like. Hence why I'm on two platforms, why I'm on my page and hence Food Talk. Hoorah! Ooh, NC. I am in Dallas. All right, we got an egg. I don't like eggs and boils, I don't think. I don't know. But it looks absolutely delicious, does it not? And if you did you see my dessert? This dessert is going to be delicious. Look at that. We made it last night on my live for John's birthday. Hi, Dawn. Oh, hi, Kaz. I didn't see you come in. Hi, Dawn. We're trying something different today. But if you've never put carrots in your boil, it's so good. And then with just a little dab of sour cream. Oh, Just like that. A dab will do ya. And here, right here. The fresh lemon to your boil. So good. So what's everybody doing today on this Monday? Melissa, the jalapeños for you. Whew, they're hot. They're really hot. No, she's not on Mondays. On Mondays we have Melissa and Mark, but and then we also have RX on Mondays. But they're both out today. So we're going to be having Brittany G will be on tonight between 7 and 7:30. She'll be coming on. So we get another dose of Brittany. Very exciting. So how's everybody doing? I didn't hear how everybody's doing on this Monday. Who still hasn't tried a boil? We got the potatoes. Woo, that's hot. So good. You've never done a boil, Jeanette? Do you like boil though? Because some people just don't like them, and that's perfectly fine. Hi, Sidekick. When did you get here, honey? I didn't see you, babe. Come in. You know what? Today's a good day when the Sidekick shows up. All right, guys, we got something that we haven't done in this in a minute. But look what we got. First cook of the day. We haven't done that one in a while. Oh, it's going to be a crispy Coke, too. Listen, this is how you know if it's payday week for me. I'm going to give you like a little tip. If I have cans, then I got paid. If I'm drinking out of a 2-liter, it's because I'm just trying to get enough to get by till payday. Because I hate them I hate Coke in a 2-liter. Thanks, honey. Thank you, Alice. I don't like it in a 2-liter. It tastes different. It's not crispy when it comes out of a 2-liter. It's only crispy when it comes out of the damn can. So you know I just got paid. Because we got lots of cans in my house. For those that don't know, TikTok pays on the 15th. So, 15th is payday for us. Always better in a can. I even like it better in a can than I do in a bottle. Like a 20 ounce. Guys, for those that don't know, that just see me as the Trini Cooks, I work on FoodTokTV. That is an account that I am the GM for this account. And so we're trying, and it's a food account. We do recipes. We have creators that go live every day on FoodTokTV. But we are trying something different today to see what a mukbang on FoodTok would be about, So we're just trying because it's still very much food. We're just sharing the eating part of it as opposed to watching us create the recipe. So we're just playing. So I hope that answered your question. Hi, Julius. How are you today, honey? There's 2 things I know for sure. How was your weekend, Julius? All right, let's get into this onion. It is so hot. Oh, my eyes are watering. That's hot. Oh my God. I read that wrong. I thought you were telling me that I was boring. I was like, you can scroll. I read your thing wrong. You're saying you had a boring weekend. That makes more sense. I love that. So, what about schools? Is anybody on spring break? My kids are on spring break this week. Well, my high schooler's on spring break this week. You like my first kiss video the best? Yeah, that seems to be a favorite among everybody. Well, there we go. Anybody have anything exciting happen over the weekend? Any exciting news? I tell stories at least a couple times a week. I'm always posting story videos. I post stories. Well, I post stories about being, the overweight kid in school. I talk about, I post stories about what it's like, being bullied, being the last kid picked for, listen, if you've ever been the last kid picked, and I'm not talking about as an adult, well, it might do something to you then too, but I'm talking about when you are in high school or junior high amongst all your peers and you are the last one picked, well, that does something to you. And you can't sit here and tell me if you've ever been picked last, it doesn't. It messes with you. It messes with your head, your self-esteem, when you're like, oh God, I'm the last kid being picked. So I talk about that and how I survived being the last kid picked, being picked on, and, I'm a successful adult. I'm telling you, this is the best. Daytona Lagoon. Ooh, what is that? You went to Is it like a water park? Oh, it sounds like fun. So do you live in Daytona, honey, or are you on spring break? Well, we've been to Disney World for spring break, too, and it's fun. When I was a kid. Did you guys hear the story about when I got lost? I do, too, Gaz. Have you guys heard the story that I told the other day? I'm having an onion boil, carrot boil. I've got jalapeños, potatoes, and I even have an egg, a hard boiled. But have you heard the story about when I was lost in Cedar Point? Because I didn't stay where I was supposed to stay because I wanted the funnel cake, and I went and got the funnel cake, but I thought I knew where the funnel cake place was, and I didn't, and I got lost, and my dad got off the ride, and I wasn't where I was supposed to be. All because I thought I was going to sneak I was going to walk over to the funnel cake, get one, eat it. My dad would never know and be back in time, but got lost. That's the latest story I just told. If you haven't seen that one, check it out. Did I tell that one last night? I can't remember if I told that one last night or the day before. Does what you always do? Well, we can see, when I was younger, you guys have heard me tell stories that I don't do roller coasters. And it's not that I'm afraid. I would love to ride them. I actually do. I do like to ride them. Some of them I can handle. But unfortunately, I get motion sickness. So there's some that I have to avoid. So growing up as a kid, I knew, which ones I could go on and which ones I couldn't. And so when my family wanted to go on the ones I couldn't ride, I was told to sit at the exit. Sit at the exit and don't move. Well, I didn't always listen. And this one particular time, I thought I was going to go get a funnel cake, come right back, my dad would have never known. Except I didn't. I got lost to the left when I was supposed to take a right. Hour and a half later, yeah, it was a whole thing. My dad wanted to beat me right in the middle of Cedar Point, but he didn't. growing up, I was always getting into trouble. Not bad trouble, like with the law, but like I was like irritating my parents. And every time my dad turned around, it seemed like I was always costing him money. Oh, Lord, Trini, what is this going to cost? So I tell stories about that. If you're new, if you're wondering what like my page is about, I tell stories about getting in trouble and not listening to my parents and what it was like growing up in the 80s and the 90s. Oh. Hi, Country. I didn't even see you come in. You like my curls? Thank you. Guys, Country is one of our creators on FoodTokTV. He's somebody that comes in and he's one of our cooks. And he makes amazing food. He's on Tuesdays at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. And you can always find him. He's typically on the grill. And he's one heck of a grill master. So if that is your thing and you like that kind of stuff, grilling and all of that, he is your man. Oh, sorry. Sorry about that. I do have one on my page. On my page. Oh. I don't know what happened, but I guess they took me off. Because my thing is gone. Let's see. But I have a hair routine on Trini Cooks. Hold on, hold on. There we go. I don't know why it took me off. But anyway, on my page, Trini Cooks, I do have a hair routine. I did it about 2 months ago, so you have to scroll down a little bit. But I did it, as everybody kept asking me for my hair routine. So I did the hair routine. And I also show you what color. Hi, Caroline. I also show you what color dye I use. Because everybody likes to know what color I dye my hair. So I also show you that. Hi, Kim. So those regulars that know Food Talk, yes, we are trying something different. We are seeing what a mukbang, would be like on our page. So that's why you see me eating in front of the camera, not one of our amazing cooks. We thought we would try to see what, because mukbang is every bit food. And so instead of watching us create it, you're watching us, enjoy it. You like it, Jeanette? You think it's a good thing for Food Talk? I mean, I know we like it on my page, but what about Food Talk? I would appreciate anybody's feedback. Yay or nay, even if you don't care for it. If you think, I don't think it should be long, I'd like your opinions. You can send me a DM, tell me here, whatever you think. But we would like your opinion. Your opinion matters. But anyways, hi, Kunchi. Did you see what that just did? Squirted right onto the carrot and then pushed my carrot off. Now listen, I'm going to be honest with you. So I bought the daisy sour cream now, but typically, I cook 30-minute meals. Sour cream is important in my, in my household because with 30-minute meals, you're always using it. Helps make things creamy. So I see other creators on here. I'm very much, sucked in by influencers. So I see one of my favorites, Janine. She's in the UK. She's always using this. She's always like, and she's always like squirting it out. Always looks so aesthetically pleasing. And she's got the perfect little... So I very much have to go out and buy this, but it's not practical for someone who does 30-minute meals. So now in my refrigerator, I got the big tub, then I got this thing for camera. And I did the same thing with the mayonnaise. I had to buy the squirt mayonnaise and the big jug. I don't know why. In my head, I think it tastes different. It doesn't. Hellmann's is Hellmann's, whether you squirt it or whether it comes in a jar. But because I'm influenced easily, I think I gotta have both. Yeah, Maya, I would agree with you. Very good. So make sure, guys, you give us a follow on FoodTokTV so you can see me. I cook on Thursdays on FoodTokTV. Thursdays at 6 p.m. Central Standard. Oh, thanks for reposting. Thank you. You'll find me cooking in the kitchen, and then we have creators that go live every single day on Food Talk. Mm-hmm. Yes, Jeanette. Do I like tacos? Yeah. Crispy tacos. Look, listen. I'm going to be very specific when I tell you this. I do not like real deal street tacos. Here's why. I've never in my life found a street taco that didn't have cilantro on it, and I unfortunately can't eat cilantro. I've got the gene that makes it taste like soap, so there's nothing I can do about that. There's absolutely nothing. It tastes like soap. I can't do anything about it. So, what I like, good old white people crispy tacos. That is one of my favorite things. But it is very good, Jessica. This is delicious. Okay, so when I tell you I like white people tacos, you know what I mean? I like the ground beef that you ground up and then you add the Taco Bell seasoning. That's my favorite. That generic, high sodium, crispy tacos. That's what this girl likes. One of my favorites. Taco Bell, absolutely. I say it on here almost daily. You guys ask me, what's my favorite? What's my favorite? Well, my favorite is every bit Taco Bell. Kaz and I were talking about that the other day because he likes Taco Bell. We're surrounded by these amazing cooks, but if you ask us, we'll take Taco Bell. You just can't go wrong. You're driving to see Gio? That's right. You did put that in the chat, Babs, that you were going to see Gio. I love that. Oh, look at all that spice. That's when you dig down and you get all the spices at the bottom. Because I put there's 8 spices in here. Well, there's 7 spices and then brown sugar. That's it. And this is all butter and then seasoning. And then juices from the stuff. But I don't put broth in here. This is butter and just all the goodness that comes out of the boil. Yeah, I didn't realize it was paused. Safe. So this is really good. But somebody was asking me what spices I put in here. I'll tell you. So what I do, and I'm going to be very real with you. I did not make this recipe. I got this recipe from Erica and Morgan. And I tried it one time because I was looking for a boil. Theirs came up, one of the first ones that popped up, Erica and Morgan, and I have been using hers ever since because why change it? It's delicious. It's absolutely delicious, so I'll tell you. Now, when I do my boils, I use a tablespoon of each, so I'm going to tell you. A tablespoon of each, except the brown sugar, and I'll tell you that. So I go with onion powder, garlic powder, Cajun seasoning, lemon pepper. It's lemon pepper. And then Old Bay. And so garlic, onion, Old Bay. Tony Satchery, no salt. And I use the no salt because, well, it's way too salty if you do. And then I use a stick and a half of butter. And then when it's all done, I either a half or a whole. You want it lemony, so it depends how much juice I get. I spray it all down with this. And that's my boil. And then I boil everything. I make the sauce, the butter sauce, and then I pour it over and I stick it in I wrap it in tin foil and I stick it in my oven for an hour at 425. And that's how I make my boils. And I make them the same way every time. But Erica's recipe, so good. Yeah, it's really good. Hi, Brooke. Please don't spam the chat, or my mods are gonna get you. All right, well, you've been warned. Did you stop? Okay, thank you. Oh, no, someone got you. Can't spam, guys. Well, hello, Adelinda. Are you going back to work? Oh, honey, it's time for you to go back. All right, bye, honey. I'll see you when you get home. Whew. Let's see. Well, I can tell a story. Let me think. What do you want? You want one where I was being teased? You want one that's got a happy ending? You want one you want it funny? What do you want? You want me to be in high school? You want me to real life? I mean, what do you want? Hi, Taylor. How are you, honey? Hi. Yeah, I'm on FoodTokTV today. This channel, I work for this channel. I'm the GM for this channel, but this is the channel that I always I always are on. See, I'm trying to think of a story and talk at the same time. I'm on here on Thursdays. This is the channel that I cook on Thursdays. We have creators that go live every day cooking, Taylor. So yeah, you caught me on Food Talk. And so we're trying out, this is the first time I've ever done like a mukbang style lunch on their channel. So we're trying it out. But thanks for coming in. Are you having a good Monday, honey? What was it you were... Oh, your grocery haul. Taylor, I love it when you do your grocery hauls. I love that. I don't know why. I get so fascinated, honey, when I see other people, what they buy. Like, what kind of... Ooh, what is she into at the store? And, see, I bet you, I talk about you at least a couple times a week. I'm like, ooh, I bet you, I think about something. Ooh, those things, I think about something that you're eating, and I'm telling somebody, look, we got to go to Aldi's because we got to find these because Taylor says. And I think it's so cool, honey, that they made you the cabbage rolls. How cool is that? How many people can say they had cabbage rolls made after them? So, yeah, you're doing it over there. You're doing the darn thing, love. I'm so proud of you. Guys, I started following Taylor when she had under 50,000 followers. And the girl, since probably October, November, she's just blown up. She's just been blowing up. So if you're into mukbang, that's your girl. She does snack plates. And if you like to see like what other kind of people put on their girl dinners, like snack plates, things like that, she's your girl. She's even got Frank. And Frank Frank's got a mind of his own, but Frank, he just sits there and just flips the camera off and says, F off. It's the greatest thing ever. I'm telling ya. Anyways, girl, I hope you have a great week. Well, that just made my day. All right, story. Happy ending. Let me think. I don't have many with a happy ending. I'm just kidding. All right, let's tell you. You guys always want to know. I'll tell you the story about... So, I told you how I met my husband's parents, and it turned me off so bad I didn't talk to him I left him for 15 years. And y'all always ask me, well, how did you get back together? How did you get back together? Well, I'll tell you. So, after his parents turned me off, and I didn't talk to him for 15 years, and I went off and got married and, lived my life, and we came back, and I had caught wind that, John, well, how do I want to say this? Well, I had just caught wind that John wasn't with anybody. And I was like, oh, he's single, like John, because my husband John is back in the day, he was a player, for lack of better words. And, but I also knew that, we're in our 40s now. Times have changed, So I reached out to him via a system called, well, it was email. It was email. So I reached out to him via email, and he reached back to me, and he's like, yeah, I would love to meet up with you. And I was nervous, though, guys. I was so nervous because I was thinking, oh, my God, I haven't seen him in 15 years. And, the last time you see me, well, I looked way different. All right, we're going to be done with this. Let's switch gears. And then we'll continue with the story. So, I'd been living here, and I had just went through a divorce. I'm going home, now I'm living back in Michigan. All right, check out this dessert we've got, guys. Doesn't that look good? All right. Let's get our clean utensil. All right. So, I was thinking, gosh, is he even gonna, really, is he gonna like the way that I look today? Because I was definitely, when I first met John the very first time, I was very, very heavy, but I was actually thin, and because I had went through the surgery, and he didn't know what I looked like. I didn't send him a picture or anything. I just had reached out, and he said, yeah, let's get together. I remember who you are. Because I honestly didn't know if he'd even remember me, And so we meet up, and we meet at this place called Finley's. And I didn't tell him. Like, I didn't say, I've lost weight or nothing. I just was going to walk in and just see if he was going to recognize me, or if I was even going to recognize him. But in the meantime, since the last time I seen him, he was now bald. All his hair fell out, and he had to start shaving his head. Like, we look completely different. Yeah, it is the ganache. See, Jeanette? It's soft, but it's very like tender. I don't know. So see? But it's soft to touch, see? It's so good. So I go in the restaurant, and I'm like, I'm going to know who he is, but is he going to know me? And I'm real cocky, like, because I know, in my head, I'm thinking, I look better. I'm thin, now. Before, I was very much overweight. I met him in 1996. I graduated high school in 95 at 350 pounds. So, I'm walking in there thinking, blah, blah, blah. So we go in there, and I'm looking around like, dang, I don't see him. And if you know this restaurant, when you walk in, there's this big area where you sit, but then you can do there's a loop. You could walk, around the restaurant and kind of see. So I say, well, I'm meeting somebody here. And I walk up there, and the lady's like, hi, can I help you? I'm like, yeah, I'm meeting somebody here, but I don't think he's here. And it's just as I say that, I hear someone say, Trini, and I turn around and look, and there he's standing there, and he sees me, and I don't recognize him because he's got no hair. And I was the one that didn't, I thought he wouldn't recognize me. Oh, no, he recognized me. I walked right past him. Well, Even though, I guess love is blind because I did. I walked right past him. Well, and here we are. That was in 2012. And now it's, 2026. So that was how long ago? 14 years. Mm-hmm. And I didn't think that. I was like, oh no. I very much judged him. I was like, oh no, I can't be with somebody who's bald. Like, what? and he could have so judged me, but then I was like, after I got over the initial shock of that, walking past him and not recognizing him, I decided that I really did think it was cute. I liked the fact that he was bald, but I never thought I could have been with a bald guy. But I could. Oh, the recipe for this? I made it on my live last night. So good. It's easy, honey. It's just an Eclair cake. Trying to think if I have it. I can send you the recipe, honey. If you send me a DM, asking me for the recipe. I can take a picture of it. I got the recipe in there. I can actually take a picture of it. And I can send it to you. But if you wanted it right now, I can tell it to you too, because I know it by heart. It's so good, Kitty. Now, see, growing up, guys. Now, growing up, we called it Napoleon's. My mother always made this growing up. We called it Napoleon's. Don't know where the name come from. Don't know anything. I just know that in my house, we called it Napoleon's. That's what my mother called it. And it was what I requested for every year on my birthday. Well, if you know any of my stories, and if you follow me on my page, you know I have a problem with food. I have had a problem with food my whole life. It stems from the fact that my parents controlled everything I ate my whole life. So whenever my parents weren't looking, well, I was shoving food in my mouth. That's what I did. And so this one particular day, yes, everybody, please grab your Daily Heart Me if you haven't. Now, this one particular birthday, I was about, 6 or 7. And no, I wasn't. Not this particular birthday. I'm sorry. I was about 8 or 9. I was old enough to know better, please. So I went to bed that night, and the day of my birthday, and, there was half the cake left. There was half of this left in the pan. It's a 9 by 13 pan. All right? Half. I told you when my parents weren't looking, I had no self-control. And I knew that cake was in there, and I knew I wasn't going to get another one until the next year, because my mother only made it on my birthday. So I may have gotten up that night after my mother was in bed. And my father worked nights. He wasn't there. My father worked nights at Kellogg's at this time. He's worked every shift. But during this time in my life, he worked nights, so he wasn't home. So my mother was very much sound asleep. It was just her. So if she didn't do it, there was only one other person left that could have done it. Well, I got up all right. I'm looking. She's for real sleep. Aw, thank you. Thanks for the gifts, guys. Aw, Babsy's Kitty, thank you. So I snuck down the hallway to the kitchen, and I knew, we had an older house. Back then, your houses, the floors creaked. I'm sure it still does today, but I knew where I could step and where I had to beware and, do the maneuver to get over the creak, because she didn't want the creak. Because if my mother heard the creak, she would very much know I was up and headed towards the kitchen. Well, I made it out there. I got to the kitchen, and I opened up the fridge, and I'm looking, making sure that the squeaking didn't wake her. And the intent was to take a very clean bite. I was going to take one bite, very clean, so she wouldn't have noticed that there might have been like a little dip missing, I was going to take it very clean. Well, let's just say one bite turned into 2, and 2 turned into 3, and next thing I know, there was probably this much left in the pan that had half. Well, You know, in my mind, I'm like, well, maybe she won't notice. Now, you know she's going to notice. That's not, nobody would not notice. You know what I mean? So I hurried up and quickly ran to my bed as if, you know, if I ran in bed and put the covers over my head, maybe it really didn't happen. Oh, every bit really happened. That only works in the cartoons. So the next morning I hear, Trini Marie, you better get in here now. And of course, I got a whooping for that one because she loved to get the red belt and whoop me, and she whooped me. She says, you, Trini, know better. You had no business going in there, and that was my, you know, it was the whole thing, you know. Yeah, I just couldn't help it. But you know what? At the end of the day, this is so good, it was worth that whooping. I'm telling you, it was worth it. Because this is it's that good. And the ganache, so good. Yes. Yep, Dylan, it is. Yes, it is the Eclair cake or pie or Napoleon's, whatever you call it. It's all the same thing. It's the cake with many names. Hi, Bobby. How are you, honey? Nice to see ya. Oh, I forgot. I'm on Food Talk. I was thinking I was on my personal live. Of course. Hi, Bobby. It keeps taking me out. You know why? Because my phone keeps going, it's all right. I only got 15 minutes left. We've got a fried egg. Yes, you got it. We are good today, Bobby. We are trying something different. You know, we always, obviously, Bobby, guys, is one of our cooks. We have, he cooks on Saturday mornings, so we're trying something different today, Bobby. We're trying like mukbang style because that's what I do on my page for my content is mukbang style. So we were trying today, seeing if it would make a difference. But it keeps taking me out of the live. I was doing like you do, Bobby. That's where I got the idea. It's doing it like you do, where you request, and but it keeps taking me out. Every 20 minutes it'll drop me because there we go. Because my phone will go to sleep. My old phone. Anyways, there we go. All right, guys. Any other questions? You guys have any other questions for me? Or do you want another story? Well, I've already told 2 stories. I'm probably not going to tell another story today. So you struggle with that. Okay, a lot of my followers do struggle with eating. And I tell them, this is what you do, honey. Because listen, you hear me say it all the time, that something is better than nothing. And your body needs fuel. And if your body doesn't get fuel, you personally are not going to feel good. You're going to feel run down. You're going to feel tired. You're going to feel sluggish. You're going to have hunger pains. You're going to get headaches. You're going to feel like you're coming down with the flu. That is your body striving, screaming for nutrition. If that is you, or you struggle to even take one meal a day, I'm going to tell you, start with 1 bite. Now, not necessarily an Eclair cake, even if it's fruit, chips, I don't care what it is. I don't care, whatever it is, something that you like, that you're comfortable eating, and you're going to start with 1 bite. And you're going to chew. You can hold it in your mouth if you have to. If you have to hold it in your mouth for a few minutes, I don't care what you have to do, but you chew it and you swallow it. And you start with 1 bite. Then you go to 2 and you go to 3. If you can do 3 bites of something in one day, and I don't mean like this either. This doesn't count. You can't take a cracker and take 3 bites of 1 cracker. 1 cracker is 1 bite. 1 chip is 1 bite. You can't take a chip and bite it 3 times and call that good. No. 3 bites. A bite is a normal size. A bite, this does not count as a bite, okay? That's not a bite. A bite is a normal bite. Okay? That's a bite. If you can start with 3 bites and then go from there. But I promise you, you're going to look worse if you're doing it because you think you're overweight. You're going to look worse if you don't eat because your body's going to start depriving itself and your body's going to start eating your muscle. And then you're not going to look healthy. You want to look good, you want to look healthy, you need at least 3 bites. And then in a couple hours, in a few hours, like 2 or 3 hours, you're going to go back and you're going to try to take 3 more bites. That's all you can do. You start with 3 bites. I don't want to think about it. Here, go, Brand. Oh, yeah. Carter, I do have the recipe. I can actually post it. It's actually on my page. It's like a year and a half old. I haven't made it in a while. Yeah. Carter, send me a DM on my page, honey, and I'll see it, and I'll shoot you the recipe. Anybody who wants a recipe, send Trini Cooks, my page down here, a DM, and I'll send it to you. I have it saved on my phone, if you want it. No, Layla, my problem was overeating. I never deprived myself. I wouldn't know how, honestly. And I'm not laughing at those that do. I'm just saying, me personally, that's not my struggle. No, I don't. Therapy, years of therapy. And I say that lightly because I laugh at myself now. It doesn't bother me, but no, I did for years. I did when I was younger. I did for years and years, but by the time I was in my 20s, I'd had enough counseling that I learned how to not, how not to eat to cover my pain and all that, not binge. Yep. Do I overeat? Okay, so that's a two sort of, not in the sense that you're thinking. I do not overeat, like binge. I do not binge, no. But what happens is sometimes I can take, I know, I talk about it a lot on my page, because I do a lunch live. I do this every day, guys. I go live on my page every single day at lunch. And I eat my lunch with you guys. That is what I do over there. And so I talk about it a lot, that I did have gastric bypass in 2004. And so during that, there are some times that I will take maybe 4 bites instead of 5, or I'll take 5 bites instead of 4, and then I overate because my stomach's upset. But it's not because I overate because I couldn't stop. No, it was because of the surgery. It's not like I overate. So yes, I do sometimes overeat, but not because I'm binging, if that makes sense. I don't do it in that sense. No, I have had years of counseling and therapy, so I don't struggle like that anymore. But I did when I was younger, and I very much overate as a young child, binging and stuff. So I do struggle. I did struggle for 4 years. Yes. Aw. Thanks, Bobby. All right, guys, about 10 more minutes, and my live will be ending for today. But we had a great live, guys. It was nice trying something new over here. I loved that. Thank you, Michael. And if you didn't see my lunch, let me show you. I made this beautiful. We had an onion boil today. Now, it doesn't look like I've eaten a lot, but I promise you I've eaten quite a bit. So let me show you. Let me just make room this. So we had our onion, we had our carrots. I made these beautiful carrots. Oh. And then I had jalapeños that we were eating, and I had eggs in my boil, potatoes. Like I said, I ate like a whole onion, and my carrots were real long, and I cut them up, and I think I've only got 2 pieces. I had 4 carrots in here. I think I've only got 2 pieces left. So we ate quite a bit of the boil. It was a delicious, delicious onion boil. And then we had our Eclair cake, which you saw me eating. So good eats today, and tonight I'm not cooking because I made lasagna for John's birthday. So we got leftovers in our house. I'm not cooking tonight, guys. I got the night off. I love it when that happens, and I don't got to cook anybody dinner because I got a half a pan of lasagna in there. And lasagna is always better the next day. So put that over there. So what's everybody having for their supper? Anybody cooking? Fran, what you doing? Hi, JDP. Oh, you just missed it, honey. So we did a lunch live today. JDP, look at this amazing. I'll just keep it here. I had this amazing, I made an onion boil. And then I had, get my onion, my lemon. Now, this was a beautiful Eclair cake that I was eating. But I've eaten most of it. But I'm very full now. Oh, you're making the cracked chicken. Oh, that is a good one, Jessica. It really is. That cracked chicken is good. And the reason they call it cracked chicken is because it's crack, addictive. But it's so good. That cracked chicken is so good. I've done it several ways. The other one that's really good that I didn't ever think I would like, I did not think I was going to like it, is the $1 Million Spaghetti. I thought, oh, they're crazy. And no, it was delicious. I absolutely loved it. But I'll tell you, all recipes, that's like my go-to for everything. If I need a recipe in a pinch and I'm tired of I want something different, I will go there because that's pretty much mine. That's the way I cook. I cook just like them. That style, easy one-pot meals, 30-minute meals, delicious, tasty. That's pretty much my profile. And I'm Italian, so I cook with a lot of Italian seasonings and garlic, onion, I think every meal I cook starts with onion and garlic. And so yeah, I think that be delicious. Oh, you're going to get a fried egg. Let's go. I love the fried egg. Listen, Natalia, you got to try the onion bowl. You got to do it at least once. And listen, guys, I don't do seafood. You already know. I got the palate of a toddler. I don't do seafood. And I love the boil. And I love Old Bay. Old Bay is for, seasonings and fish and, the boils. It's one of my favorites. Yeah. I mean, Jessica, every recipe every recipe. Huh? Was that Kim? Oh, okay, Kim. I thought I seen your name, and I was like, did you just say something? All right, I'll check it when I go back over there. So I lost my train of thought. Oh, Old Bay on fries. I never thought to try that. Well, see, I'm East Coast, so you're going to ask me about fries. I want boardwalk fries with malt vinegar. If you know, you know. Who knows boardwalk fries with malt vinegar? If you know, you know. That's all right, Alice. But Fran and I's palate couldn't be any different, but yet I love her to pieces. She's my bestest friend, so, it's the same thing. If I like it, I know for a fact Fran's going to hate it. It's just how it goes. You like it? Yeah. Touch me like you do, and touch me like you do. Yeah, we're never going to fight over food, Fran, because I'm going to have mine and you're going to have yours, and we don't have to worry about you eating mine or me eating you, or me eating you. That did not sound good. Me eating yours or you eating mine. Jeez. I do live in Texas. I do. I live in North Dallas area. Now, if you're from here, I'll tell you what city I live in, but I don't ever say my city, not because I don't want people to know. I honestly don't care. It's because you would know where I was saying. If I say I live in North Dallas, you're going to know exactly what I mean. But then people that are local, I'll say, oh, I actually live in the colony, and they know exactly where in North Dallas I am. But I like it. My little street is just quiet. And I'm in a rental house. But it's nice. My landlord's nice. She doesn't bother us. If she's going to, if I can't get this, I got to find someone to mow my grass. I found somebody, but he can't come till Saturday, and I need someone to do it now. He was supposed to come last Saturday, and I don't know. I got to go with somebody else. This guy is playing too many games. Just do your job. Come mow my grass. Come on. Well, so now I found somebody who's like, if I can't come till this Saturday, I'm like, bro, I needed my grass mowed last Saturday. I don't own a. I would go do it myself. I used to mow my own grass, but I don't have a lawnmower anymore. I sold it years ago when I moved back here. You like my nails, Adelinda? I just painted them the other day. Well, I do. Like, it's funny you say that, honey, about the high school kids, because we're actually on spring break this week. So I'm sure that there would be somebody that would love it. And it's $40. They charged me $40 to do my yard, okay? $40. It's small. I have a small yard. We have 0 lot lines around here. So, anyway, with that being said, we have this place called the Colony Chatter. The Colony is the city I live in, so it's like the Colony Chatter. It's on Facebook. You know, it's everything going on in our little city. So I thought, let me get on there and see if anybody, because sometimes teenage kids will post things. Hey, I'll walk your dogs or anything like that, you know. So I got on there, and the first 3 posts, well, I desperately need lawn care. Well, because we got such bad rain, now everybody's desperately needing lawn care because our lawn is literally legit this long because we had so much rain. So it's funny you ask a high school kids because there was like a bunch of people on there asking this morning. So I think everybody's booked up because everybody's like, help, I need my lawn mowed the first time this year. So, I don't think you can really see my yard. I don't think you can really see. I don't think you can really tell. It's because of the sun. I was trying to show you how long it is, but all you can see is just that it's green. Yes, we had an onion boil. I'm about to get off. I was just spending the last couple minutes with you guys. It was full. It looks like I ate much, but I really did. I ate like 3 big carrots like this. I had 2 smaller onions. I ate one of the onions. I ate 2 potatoes and an egg. 1 egg. And then I ate a jalapeno. Here's the other one. And then I had dessert. We had Eclair cake for dessert. It was delicious. Absolutely delicious. Hi, Carrie, baby boo. Honey, I'm just finishing my live. I've got about another minute or 2. And I was just hanging out. Oh. My lawn is so amazing. It is a forest. It really is. Well, I'm not to the lawn people. I'm like, oh, no, I just need the normal. They'll try to charge me more. I have made crab rangoons. I made them different. I made crab rangoons, but I made empanada crab rangoons. That's what I did. But this was like probably, it was last year. I haven't made them this year. So yeah, that's a good idea. I haven't made them this year. I made them when they were going viral all over, and everybody was making them different ways. I did crab rangoon and I also made calzone stuffed with it too. That was a bit much. I wouldn't recommend. Ooh, cheesecake. That would be a good one. I haven't done now. I have several no-bake cheesecakes, but I have not done like one that you put in the oven, a traditional cheesecake. That would be good. Aw! Thanks, Cass. Thank you. Yay. But what did you ask me? Yeah, I haven't done a traditional cheesecake, so that's a good idea. I haven't done one. That's actually not a bad idea. Aw! Thank you. Thank you for following Food Talk. Now, guys, remember, on FoodTokTV, I go live every Thursday, and then I go live Thursdays on this channel Thursdays at 6 p.m. Central Standard. But we have creators that go live every day on this channel, different creators, and cooking. We all go live cooking. So today was our first day trying a mukbang. Just kind of wanted to check it out and see. I think it was pretty successful. What do you think? I think it was pretty successful. I have done several Dubai chocolate mukbangs. Dubai chocolate is one of my favorites. Matter of fact, I have one. I got one. Listen, you guys know I've been doing a lot of stuff from Italy lately because, well, it was such a good time. But I have a bag of candies that I got that I'm going to do a mukbang with, showing you the Italian candies. And I've got several Dubai chocolate pieces in there. So that's coming up probably tonight, either later tonight or tomorrow. That mukbang will be coming up. Trying different Italian candies. So that'll be coming up. And then we have Brittany on tonight at 7:30. Tonight cooking on FoodTokTV. So, guys, thank you for hanging out with me today and for letting us try out to see if we, you know, how the mukbang went. I think we'll definitely be doing more in the future. So, anyways, guys, make sure you give us a follow so you don't miss any of our great creators. And I will be uploading this later to YouTube. So if you missed any of it and you did want to see what it was all about, you could check us out. All right, guys, you have a great rest of your day. Bye.